Joining us now, Fox News contributor, former presidential candidate Herman Cain, Mr. 999. All right, so 999 didn't get you elected president, but everyone still remembers it. I think in the end, if I suspect what's going to happen turns out to be true, this continues to collapse Obamacare. Republicans begin to get their act together. They work quietly behind the scenes. They build a consensus bill that'll actually do the job. I think it works out fine. Thoughts?
In the long term, yes. But in the short term, Sean, the Republicans blew it. They blew it. And here's why. You got a Republican in the White House. You got Republicans in control of the House. You got Republicans in control of the Senate, although narrowly. And they should have responded to the #1 concern of the American people, and that was to repeal and replace Obamacare. In the long term, you are probably right. But in the short term, they blew an opportunity.
Do you agree with my analysis that there's another way to do this? You know, everyone, I can't stand the sausage-making analogy anymore that everyone brings up, but there is a way to build consensus. There is a way to get to agreement before you roll it out, nobody having seen it, everybody attacking it publicly. I mean, then the president has to do the heavy lifting. I just think this, hopefully this is a learning experience, because we got a lot of work to do to stop America's precipitous decline. And I don't care that the Democrats are giddy, that they think this is good. Meanwhile, the American people suffer under Obamacare. But, you know, they better learn from this.
Well, I partially agree with you, because they rolled this out 3 weeks ago. It was 123 pages, Sean. How long does it take them to read 123 pages? Or the Ways and Means Committee summary, which I read every word in detail. I don't accept that they tried to rush this through. No, it was simple enough and straightforward enough that they should have understood it. No,
Herman, I said they didn't build consensus. There's a big difference. They didn't build the consensus that was necessary before they rolled it out, meaning announced it. Nobody saw the bill before they rolled it out. That was the first time they saw it.
But Sean, 3 weeks is enough to build consensus. It was not a complicated bill. 2,700 pages is complicated. I can see where it would take a long time to build consensus. 123 pages is not a lot of pages to build consensus, okay?
I'm talking about, look, in spite of what Democrats say, there is great diversity within the Republican Party. You got a group of moderates, then you got the study group and the Tuesday group and the Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday group. Then you got the Freedom Caucus. You have all these groups, and none of them saw the bill ahead of time. And I'm saying that the problems that would naturally emerge with different agendas and different points of view, I think should have been addressed before they rolled it out, because then it put the president in the position of, okay, well, we want to help the moderates in the party. Well, that pisses off the Freedom Caucus, and the Freedom Caucus, they want changes, and that ticks off the moderates in the party, and it doesn't work. I'm saying fix it behind closed doors, roll it out, and say this is our bill, and we're going to support it.
I would agree, Sean. This might be the first time that you and I disagree, which is rare, because you know you're my brother from another mother. Here's my point. In 3 weeks, I read it in 3 minutes. I don't accept the fact that they should have built consensus prior to introducing it to the public.
Wow.
They had 3 weeks to read a very simply stated 123-page bill.
Herman, they didn't agree on the bill. That's the problem.
But Sean, here's my point. Please listen to me.
I'm listening.
They didn't agree on it, but why? All of the reasons they didn't agree on it, I don't find substantive. That's why I'm angry. I read it, I looked at it, and I think that those that are opposed to it are wrong. This is why I say,
okay, that's a fair criticism. That's an honest criticism.
The Republicans blew it because they were so close. And have you heard any legitimate reasons as to why they are opposed to it? The answer is no. And that's why I'm angry.
Herman, we are, yes, that we're definitely related. This is a first. We did disagree tonight.
You know,
Good to
are
see
my
you.
brother from another mother.
You're my brother from another mother.